이거 할 수 있었냐? 안녕하세요, Kaina. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can speak today because it's been a while that I haven't filmed, and it's been months actually that I haven't filmed because something happened to the family and to myself. Well, all of us, something happened to us, the fam actually, and I'll also be showing the products that I did for the remedy for that occurrence. So if you're curious about that, please keep on watching, and why don't we get started with the video? Let's go! Are you straight? I don't know. I feel like it's not straight, but I think it's straight. Okay, let me just fix it. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah. Oh my god, my goodness, guys, it's been a while, and let me share you my life update, why I haven't been uploading lately, because as I've told you before this video or during the introduction, something happened to my family, and we wouldn't expect something that would happen. But before I go into that, I've made a very big decision in my life. Last October 10, 2021, yes, just a month ago, I did this huge decision in my life to stop, which is my last day of my job. Yeah, for those who want to know what my job is, my previous job before, I'm an ESL teacher, and I teach students via online. Yes, and on the last day, I felt like there's like a heavy prick in my heart, just got off of my chest or off my heart. And in these type of occurrences, I have experienced something good. I experienced something nice rather, but I also experienced something bad. Because in life, you might also experience that. And you meet people. And you want to fully trust them, but not like fully trust. It's like you wanted to build like a rapport towards them. Like you want to know their interests, their likes, like you want to click with each other. But then in the long run, you've thought about that person will show their color. Eventually, it will grow into a true color. So prior to that, that person will show something you cannot imagine about. Maybe you guys have experienced that too, where they show kind of like jealousy or insecurity and all of that. Sometimes they will like talk behind your back, and that would be really insensible, don't you think? For this type of people, you wouldn't know why they are doing that, and sometimes it will really get super intoxicated. Yes, I would say it's really toxic. And then sometimes that could lead something to an unexplainable thing, which is anxiety. So yeah, something occurred. Oh my goodness, I can't talk really well today. Okay, let me just get water. I should just drink water first. Be right back. Okay. Oh my goodness, I am shaking right now. You might not seen it, but it's later on you will see that I'm shaking. Whew, but anyways, where was I? Yeah, I would say that it will grow something unexplainable, which I told you guys it's anxiety. So that kind of like happened to me after, or maybe during my work, and then after that it became more serious. But of course, during that period of my anxiety, I also prayed to God. I also prayed to God to help me out. But then I know it. I'm like questioning myself, like, why are these people so disrespectful towards you? In the end, you think that, oh, they were so nice at first, but then like that. But so yeah, I kind of like did a social detox for like a month or after that, and then 2 weeks after that, I decided to have a get together with my friends who I met in my work. Yeah, so they're such nice people that I met, and I never thought that I would meet my college friend. Hi, it's been a while. But hopefully we can have like a get together soon, like a vlog, yeah, someday. But I wanted to do that with them, but it started like we all got so busy with everything. But we actually plan to do that hopefully soon. So here's now the story how I have acquired the virus that we're living in today. And yes, and that is called Miss Corona, or aka COVID-19. Have I ever imagined not getting the virus? Well, oh, have I ever not imagined getting the virus? I feel like crying right now, but I just wanted to be strong for this video to tell you guys and to share my experience with you guys having that. But you know, there's a saying that everything happens for a reason, so I guess you never know, some kind of like occurrence would happen in your life, and that happened to my family. And who got it first, and how we were contacted by that virus, which is actually the latest variant, which is the Delta variant. It started, I think, last October 19, which the weather last time wasn't that really good. And it was like raining, and I thought I think there was a typhoon at that time, if I remember. And then my brother was already experiencing the flu, but he experienced that, and he had actually took a PCR test before, so it was like his second PCR test when we all got, well, which I'm gonna get to that later. And he always tells us like, no, I'm fine, I don't have COVID or anything. But then we were starting to get the symptoms. So after that, my mom got her last shot, I think the booster shot of the anti-rabies, because little kitty, yeah, I have a new member, a new fur baby, which you might, which I will introduce very soon. And yeah, she got her anti-rabies shot, and then after that she felt weak. She felt weak after the shot, and then she was starting to feel the symptoms. Well, she had a body pain that was so unexplainable, and then wait, I feel like, yep, there was a hair in my eye, sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, she felt some of the symptoms, and later on, later on, I think that was October 23, whilst we were having sorry guys, I got something distracted. Oh yeah, something was on my hair, sorry about that. Anyways, October 23, even though mom was sick, I tried to isolate ourselves and everything. Even though my brother was also sick, I was trying to isolate, but he just came into my room coughing, and we didn't know that yeah, later on. Okay, so my mom was already also, she was also experiencing the symptoms such as runny nose and fever. I felt also the symptoms at first. It was like a runny nose, so I thought it was only an allergy. When I have like allergies like pollen or mold, I tend to have that runny nose. So I just treat myself paddle or yeah immediately with that because I have like a remedy here in our house which I can just it's either I can drink water or I will just take that product which you will see later on how we treat ourselves with COVID. October 25, Sunday. I didn't feel like going out because I think that I might have it. I might have it. I already maybe I have this feeling or a gut feeling that I might have it. So in the afternoon, I felt like my body's also like that fatigue, and then I experienced some kind of fever. But I said okay, it's probably because of the weather, and then I told myself okay, I'm just gonna take a nap, and then when I wake up at 4 p.m. I'm gonna do my exercise, which is just dancing to K-pop songs. But then I didn't continue that because I feel like my body's just super weak that day. October 26th. No, October 24. Sorry, that was in October 25. I woke up with a very unexplainable headache. So I just drank Biogesic and BioFlu that time. By the way, disclaimer, at first, these products that we've took during the COVID, pre-COVID, it's not going to cure any disease or anything, but it's you in the end for you to test those products for yourself. October 25, Monday, I was experiencing this headache and it's just super, again, it's super unexplainable. Like it's more than a migraine actually. And also I would never experience something like the fever. It was like fluctuating. And then I try to make sure that I won't have the fever because that's one of the symptoms of COVID. It's on the milder side, but I'm still the anxiety is growing in me. Like maybe it's just flu, maybe it's not, but still the anxiety is there. October 26th, my mom wanted to have a PCR test or the swab test, and that night after my online class, my mom messaged me through Messenger, sent me a message. She didn't tell me face to face that she was positive her results was positive. And then the contact tracer one by one called us. I was called first. And then he said that you're going to have your PCR test this October, tomorrow. So we all have our PCR test, and that was like the most scary experience in my life. I never thought putting yongbong, but that's how it is. And then after the PCR test, I gagged, but then I throw up. I don't know why. Maybe. And then on our last PCR test, they said that's how it's supposed to be. It's okay. It's normal for you to throw up. So it's normal for you to gag because they say that's the right thing that they did. So that night, I was already experiencing the stuffy nose and the clogged nose, but I was like feeling okay. Like it didn't feel like I have COVID, but still deep inside I was super scared. So, and then the contact tracer was like asking so many questions about, they really ask you where were you before the day you got the COVID, the days before or the week before you got the COVID. So you have to answer everything and all of that, just to make sure prevention, I guess. And October 28th, we called all of our close relatives. Or this is a tip for you guys: when you have COVID, don't be silent. Say it out loud. Call your friends, call your close friends. I chatted with my close friends. I chatted with my best friend. I chatted with these friends that I just met. They're super lovely. Onnies, sisters, you guys are the super best people that I ever meet. Last August, I guess, or July, I can really remember. Yeah, they're actually Elf. They also love Super Junior. Hi, hello. If you're watching this, thank you so much. And then when we got when our result got positive, we cannot think enough so many people who sent us so many things. I'll just put like a video at the end, like a grateful video or thankful video at the end, because I don't know how to say, I cannot say their names right now, but I just wanted to give like a list, and that's how I show my my way of saying thank you so much for your help and all. My neighbor, my friend, my mom's friend, my aunts, yes, and also my other aunts. Some of them, before that, one of our friends also experienced COVID, and some of them, also my cousins experienced COVID. They're both frontliners, so yeah. And then I was telling them, did you experience this and that? Yes, because that's the symptoms. But ours is more like on the mild case rather, because all of us got fully vaccinated. And then I went online and researched that it's kind of like rare for those who will get the COVID after getting vaccinated. So that was like 2 weeks prior getting the vaccine. Yeah. So that's why we're so grateful to God, because we didn't experience anything like a severe case or any complication. My mom had experienced the shortness of breath, but thankfully she was able to manage that. And so when and I also did some remedies like every day for 3 days, or till the end of or before getting another, or the re-swab rather, which I do inhalation, the breathing exercises rather, for like 10 seconds, and then I would go for 15, and then to the longest for me would be 20. So I always did that. October 28th, that night, I felt like my sense of smell is about to like to be gone, or yeah. Like it's slowly something. I cannot talk well today. Anyways, yeah, my brother was cooking, but I think he was already, he doesn't have most of the symptoms anymore, maybe, I guess. Yeah. So the next day I felt this sore throat. Usually when I felt sore throat, I would really just drink it with ice. But this is kind of like a different feeling of having the sore throat before. Usually if we have sore throat, it's like in the middle, but it's more like nearly your tongue. And I feel like a needle is like pricking my throat. So I was really conscious by that, or I was anxious by that rather. So I took the supplement and then with ice. So that's what I just did for 2 days, because I felt that sore throat. And yeah, it's a good thing that I didn't lose my sense of taste, but I just lost my sense of smell. And every day waking up is just so depressing, you guys. Like, I have a cat, and their poop is super smelly. Even I cannot smell the Lysol spray, the disinfectant spray. I can't. Even I was cooking, I was chopping onions. I didn't smell a thing. Like, and yeah, waking up every day, I was like crying. I'm feeling so depressed. I feel so underwhelmed about it. And then every day, I just pray to God, and then like, all of us, and yeah. Whew. So when I told my friends about it, and because they were like asking me, they're so nice, because they were like they're like checking up on you and saying, hey, how are you doing? And one of them also got the COVID, and we were all like giving remedies and all that to each other. because maybe we're afraid to go into the hospital to have a checkup or anything. But yeah, we're both telling advices what to do with that, and she even told me one of them told me that if you lost your sense of smell, the first thing that you will do is you smell something that has menthol in it. So luckily I still have essential oils. I did that, but no, I didn't. I think I can taste it, but I don't smell it. So yeah, it's a kind of like a weird feeling actually. And then what I did, actually on the day when I got positive, I did steaming because I think that was my aunt advised us to do. It will help like the stuffy nose and clogged nose to heal that, and it just feels so nice, you guys. I did that for during the pre-COVID duration till we were before the re-swab test, and that that is such a good thing. So even I told my student, because she was like suffering from a cold, and I told her you should do this. And I told her, if I'm going to get another cold, I'm just going to do steaming, and that will help me. And that was really good. And so when we told our friends about that, one of my uncles and aunts were telling us, oh, on this day you will lose your sense of smell, and then your sense of taste, and your shortness of breath. I'm like, oh my goodness, the anxiety was growing in me, you guys, even though they were telling that. So I was just always pray to God about, I mean, during that time, during the pre-COVID experience. So I was really desperate because I don't want to lose my sense of smell permanently or for a lifetime. So I want you to, and then I'll just link it down below in the description box for you guys to watch that for those who have experienced having the COVID, and then your sense of smell hasn't come back. That remedy helped me a lot because she in that video she explained she's actually a doctor, a medical researcher. When you lost your sense of smell, you also stimulate your sense with spices. So we have a lot of spices in our pantry, and here's a video clip where I was smelling for before that day. I think that was October 30, Saturday. I got my bag of essential oils, and I was one by one smelling each, but some I sensed there was a hint or a subtle scent coming from the essential oils, and even I used the eucalyptus one, the wild orange, but the citrusy ones, I didn't smell anything at all. So it's okay. You just do that for like 20 seconds, and then the next day, 31st Sunday, yeah, that was the birthday of our pastors, and they sent us food as well. So thank you so much, and thank you for praying for us. I cannot thank you enough for your help and your prayers, especially. Yes. October 31st in the morning, I decided to grab, because I think I saw in our pantry there was like a bag of coffee beans, and then I went to the spice rack, so I got everything, and the only thing that stimulate my sense back, the sense of smell back rather, was curry, and that's one of my favorite spice. So I was so happy. I almost cried that my sense of smell came back, and I'm just super happy. I didn't experience anymore the clogged nose, the stuffed nose, because the steaming. Here's a clip of me doing that. I was doing that like every night. There was a time that I don't feel like doing it because I felt like it's kind of weird. I have stuffy nose, but I can breathe well. It's so weird. So yeah. So here's a clip yeah, I actually filmed this before, how I treated ourselves with COVID-19.